So I'm off to the last car show of the year in the Classics events. And when I say last of the year, it always finishes in September, because at the end of September the guy that runs it, Lee, does a big show called Oh So Retro, which is in a big field in Palm Bay, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars, thousands of people, and it's a very, very big event. I have done it once before. It's always on a Sunday, so sometimes I'm working, sometimes I can't go, but that's the big event. It's a paid event. The free events, this is the last one of this particular type. As I said, this is the Classics and Chips side of the event. So yeah, nice night. It was raining yesterday, so we thought there might be some rain today, but there isn't. So let's have a nice night out, have a look around, see what goes on. One of the biggest issues of having the event at this time of year, I mean, you can't do anything about it, but it's, as we're in September, the light doesn't last as long. So the light fades a lot quicker, which means that sunset is about 7:15, and it's 6:15 now. So it will get dark fairly quickly. It's a nice sunset though. So considering it's the end of the year and the fact that people know it's going to get dark quite early because of the time of year, it's quite a good turnout. It's not as busy as some of the really middle of the summer type ones, but I think it's really, really good for the September ones. So there's a nice camaraderie amongst the people that come here, people that have talked to you about cars before, people you've seen before, people you already know. People do bring their pets with them as well, people bring dogs with them as well, so it's quite nice. So it's a nice evening out. Hiya. Hello. How are you?
You know why you're being photographed, Ruby? Because you're going to get an Asbo for misbehaviour.
I don't think so. Of course, if you don't behave yourself, you're going to get busted. Again, it's actually for sale. Doesn't say how much, but you get the number plate as well, D17 cop. The lights, you don't get the disabled badge. Well, it's a bit weird, isn't it? And of course there is a nice mix of cars I haven't seen for the rest of the year. Some of the cars I've not seen at other shows turned up here because it's the last one. Hopefully a lot of these people will be going to Oh So Retro, but you know, it'd be nice if they do because it's a mix of things. Obviously, as I said, Oh So Retro is much bigger, a lot more cars, but the same crowd of people from the same clubs, so nice. So that's it for the classic car shows, the ones that are local to me, the Classics and Chips. There are probably lots of other car shows I just haven't been able to get to, a lot more sort of further afield, that sort of thing. Work hasn't really helped with that. Obviously being at work, you have to go to work rather than go out to shows, which is a shame. So if there's anything else still on and I can get to it, I can see, I will go to that. And other shows, it doesn't have to be just cars, it can be other things as well, things that I want to see. On the subject of classic cars, I do tend to see a lot more around in traffic now than I used to previously, either at the side of the road or as I'm driving around. I think it's the more expensive new cars become and the more legislation and things there seems to be people using older cars now, especially in areas with ULEZ and things like that. So I have an album on my Facebook page which has got sort of classic cars, all the shows I do, but I also have another album which is for spotted cars I see every year I take pictures of. I haven't taken that many this year simply because I've been passing to where I haven't been able to stop, or I've had a lack of motivation. I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to this year, or I haven't been out to do as much as I wanted to do this year. I have mentioned it in a previous vlog saying that I am lacking this motivation. I don't know what it is. It's part of the depression that, I don't know, I just haven't had the energy to do anything. think I'm feeling quite lonely and I would rather have somebody to go and do these things with. So that hasn't helped. It even affects things at home, like, I mean, playing on the Nintendo Switch. I haven't touched the Nintendo Switch for quite a while. The Xbox I haven't touched for ages and ages and ages. But the Switch, I go, you get it. I go on to Animal Crossing and there's weeds that have grown like trees because I haven't been anywhere near it for so long. And all your characters and all your friends on Animal Crossing just say to you, oh, we haven't seen you for a month, where you been? Because I haven't had the motivation to get on it. So sorry for the lack of videos this year. I am working on it and I will make amends and try and get a lot more done. I need to get through to sort of motivate myself to be able to do it, but I definitely want to. So it's a work in progress, shall we say. But anyway, thanks for watching.